Preliminary card. Middleweight fight. After Rankine. Walter Wally Shunt.
Victor Rankine, Walter Wally Shunt. We're gonna see how they perform here tonight. Rankine, of course, in the gray. He works in cryogenics. Meanwhile, Walter Wally Shunt in the pale hospital. It could only be called hospital green, I think, at this point.
And that's why the stuff is colored there, and also what you vomit up inside of it.
Absolutely, and he's a brain surgeon that was, for a while, he was just a fantastic brain surgeon in England. And then, big overhand by Shunt. These are two strong strikers. Rankine was knocked out by Anthony Rosario at HCL 11. But, yeah, Walter Wally Shunt, a fantastic brain surgeon until took a couple too many shots to the head, and he suffered brain damage in the cruelest of ironic twists of fate. And there's a lot of blood already on the shoulder of Shunt coming from.
Now, you said he's a brain surgeon in England, right?
Yes.
People in England don't have brains. How is that possible?
I was almost expecting you to say, Randy, that he was, that the right side of the brain and whatever controls that is on the left side because it's England, but I realized that would be a smarter joke.
At least we have cognitive function. You know who doesn't have cognitive function? By the way, we're about 3 minutes in, and I'm already about to talk about your dead wife.
Yeah, it just becomes a drinking game, doesn't it, at this point, Randy?
Oh, everything's a drinking game for me.
Yes, life is a game for Randy Lodge.
What time is it?
It's 7:34 on the East Coast.
Green.
Lovely. Wonderful. Meanwhile, Victor Rankine working from half guard right now, keeping Shunt push up against that cage. Shunt trying to posture up. He's trying to get to his feet. He does. Able to just scoot backwards, use that cage for leverage, and Rankine not letting up. This is good as we get to about a minute left in the first round.
Now, talking about Victor, he does not use hair gels. Hair just kind of freezes up and sticks like that.
He works in cryogenics. He's a researcher. He's tried out a lot of the tactics himself. Whether or not that makes him a time traveler is up to debate, and I am surely not qualified enough to know about that.
Oh, I'll talk about it, though. I don't give a shit. He may be. I mean, as long as you're not, like, awake, it could be time travel. So technically sleeping is time travel, if you ask me.
Well, I think you should probably call it blacking out, Randy. And meanwhile, folks, reminder for all of our fights tonight are 3 5-minute rounds, except for our main event, the title fight, which is 5 5-minute rounds. Rounds are scored on a 10-point must-scoring system, with 10 points going to the round winner and 9 points or less going to his opponent. Our judges, if any round goes the distance tonight, Marcus Queensbury, Lavender Sandalbags, and Leonard Part 6 Montgomery. As we get to see the some of the nice replay of an interesting first round, kind of slow going to start out, but they got to feel each other out. Neither of these guys have scored a first win in HCL yet, so this could be a very big moment for either of them. Shunt landing a nice overhand, and Rankine taking it to the ground, deciding he try his luck at ground and pound.
Got to keep those hands up inside.
Yeah, as far as these two losers go, it's a prelim, that's all I can say.
Are you ready, sir? Are you ready?
Yes, it is. But nonetheless, Randy, these are guys that you got to work your way up. If one of these guys is going to string together a couple of wins, you'll start seeing them higher up on the card.
They have no future. Their only future is being fed to larger and more capable fighters. Like me.
Like you. Well, that was about as convincing as I expected. Big head kick by Rankine lands. Shunt may not even have known that hit him in the head. That might be the benefit of having brain damage, is you may not know that you're getting hit.
That is true. He may be like a slow poke. He doesn't feel it for a few minutes afterwards.
That's gonna hurt like hell in about a minute and a half, I guess. And a nice uppercut, dirty boxing from the clinch with Rankine up against the cage, but he lets go. And
also, Rankine has a constant brain freeze, so he is adapted to headshots and stuff. Doesn't feel him as well.
Yeah, I was talking to him about how to cure a brain freeze. I had heard that you could push your tongue to the roof of your mouth to kind of get the heat off your tongue to help it out. And he looked at me and said, "Why would you ever want to cure a brain freeze?" weird guy.
He really is, and he sounded like his thick accent too.
Well, he's Canadian. This is an international affair. Canada.
Canadian. Yeah, he's Canadian, but he has a thick German accent for some reason.
And I believe, if I'm correct, I think Walter Wally Shunt came from when he decided to become a fighter, trained at the Cheerio Headbutt Camp, which we also Derby Mutton, who we'll see in our main event tonight, also trained at. So it's a very solid camp. I believe out of Leeds, England, so up in Yorkshire territory.
Yeah, right near Follower.
Yes. We'll just let you believe that.
Oh, shit.
And meanwhile, we've got some good clinch work going from Shunt, he's just pushing Rankine around. Oh, nice couple of uppercuts.
And the brain freeze factor.
Keep him busy enough. Spinning back heel kick. Hits him in the midsection. And works against him, and Rankine for a second gets his back, but Shunt aware, spins through. It's important of spinning through the kick like that. You don't want to just, if you throw the kick and you miss, you want to land still facing forward at your opponent. So it's one of the very basic things they teach in kickboxing. As round 2 comes to an end, here at the first fight of the prelims of HCL 16.
I thought that Vector had anti-freeze, so I'm mistaken.
Well, sometimes they're checked. We didn't see the entrances. They might not have been checked. I mean, sometimes our referees are a little lazy. As you know, Maxwell Ponderosa had gotten that medical issue taken care of. The blood has stopped flowing, which is good. But Teddy Neverland, our referee, he's keeping a close eye on it. You can see he's making sure these guys are keeping busy, staying moving. No real stalling tactics at all by either fighter.
But it's good because it's, again, I hope he's installing. He is basically full of antifreeze, so.
Finish every combination with a kick. You listen to me? Finish every
As you hear
kick.
Rankine's corner telling him to string some more combinations together, end with the kick.
Are you ready?
Now, for today, we just got the regular Tupelo sluts.
There we go. Lovely.
Nameless sluts. Yeah, nameless.
Is this going to start screaming at him again like we did in Jersey?
Maybe.
I did enjoy that. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of fun.
Alright, we'll see.
I like to enjoy myself once in a while here. I enjoy it all the time, but
You haven't enjoyed yourself with a woman in a while that didn't involve a credit card.
Well,
funeral payments are rough.
It didn't help that my dearly departed did in fact pass away due to an awful paper cut from a credit card bill. It's really a shame.
That stuff gets infected, you hand it to a dirty Guatemalan waiter.
Oh, we know, and nice trip up by Shunt, but he says, I've been doing just fine.
But look on the bright side, at least she enjoyed her last plate of mozzarella sticks.
I can never look at a mozzarella stick the same way again.
Cheese wedges.
Yes, they were in cheese wedge form. They weren't the actual sticks, but yes, fried mozzarella. I'm so lonely.
Hungry for some pussy.
Why must you just shove that plate in my face? You know.
Good. Healthy.
It's fried cheese, Randy. There's no way that's healthy.
Oh, come on. I'm not dead yet. I've been eating it for 5 years straight.
2 minutes left in the third round of this 3-round fight in the middleweights. Victor Rankine and Walter Wally Shunt exchanging some dirty boxing there. Ooh, nice knee by Rankine, but Shunt pulls away, knocks him down with a double cross. He kind of double pumps that. Didn't expect that was Rankine. Oh, and a nice overhand.
Oh, shit.
That one hurt him.
Oh.
Rankine is down. Neverland. This fight is over. Walter Wally Shunt erases the 0 from his win column. He is your winner by TKO.
Can't wait.
And we'll see. He's already down. It's a couple of unpredictable. He's not ranking the hand. The minute the hands drop, it's a sure sign for someone like Teddy Neverland or any of our excellent referees to call an end to the fight. Say no more. The guy is defenseless. Right there. That punch right there. The hands drop. He's not out, but he's just not consciously defending himself anymore. And let's go Stuffer with the official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 45 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Wild Thing.
Walter Wally Shunt impresses, and maybe that'll do enough to get him out of the prelims. You know, again, it's important to get a spot on this card no matter where, and you just got to work your way up there.